Well, months ahead of the Lok Sabha elections, Karnataka Chief Minister Siddaramaiah presented the budget today while laying out the plans for the government. Siddaramaiah accused the previous BJP government of failing to rectify the injustice meted out to the state. The total Karnataka budget is 3.71 lakh crores, and among the various announcements, Siddaramaiah also allocated 100 crore funds for the development of the Waqf properties. Siddaramaiah also announced 10 crore for the Hajj Bhavan and 200 crore for development of the Christian community. The government has also allocated 393 crores for Minorities Development Corporation, and the government has also announced 100 crore for the development of the Hanuman Janmabhoomi. No allocation has been made for the Ram Mandir in Ramnagara.
ಜನರ ಆಶೋತ್ತರಗಳನ್ನು ಆಧರಿಸಿವೆ. ಕೇಂದ್ರದಲ್ಲಿ ಅಧಿಕಾರದಲ್ಲಿದ್ದ ನಮ್ಮ ಯುಪಿಎ ಸರ್ಕಾರವು ಜನರ ಆಹಾರ, ಆರೋಗ್ಯ, ಶಿಕ್ಷಣ, ಉದ್ಯೋಗ ಮತ್ತು ವಾಸದ ಭದ್ರತೆಗಾಗಿ ವಿವಿಧ ಜನಕೇಂದ್ರಿತ ಯೋಜನೆಗಳು ಹಾಗೂ ಕಾನೂನುಗಳನ್ನು ರೂಪಿಸಿ ಬಡಜನರಿಗೆ ನ್ಯಾಯ ಒದಗಿಸುವ ಕಾರ್ಯಗಳನ್ನು ಕೈಗೊಂಡಿತ್ತು. ಆದರೆ ಇಂದಿನ 10 ವರ್ಷಗಳ ಅವಧಿಯಲ್ಲಿನ ಕೇಂದ್ರ ಸರ್ಕಾರದ ಜನವಿರೋಧಿ ನಿಲುವುಗಳಿಗಾಗಿ ಅಸಮಾನತೆ ಹೆಚ್ಚಳ, ಕೆಲವೇ ಜನರ ಬಳಿ ಸಂಪತ್ತಿನ ಶೇಖರಣೆ ಹಾಗೂ ಪಟ್ಟಬದ್ಧ ಹಿತಾಸಕ್ತಿ ಹೆಚ್ಚುತ್ತಿರುವ ಪ್ರಭಾವ ಮುಂತಾದ ಅನಪೇಕ್ಷಿತ ಬೆಳವಣಿಗೆಗಳಿಗೆ ಎಡೆಮಾಡಿಕೊಟ್ಟಿದೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕಾಗಿಯೇ ತನ್ನ ಹೊಣೆಗಾರಿಕೆಯಿಂದ ನುಡಿಸಿಕೊಂಡ ಕೇಂದ್ರ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಮಾಡದ ಕೆಲಸವನ್ನು ರಾಜ್ಯ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಕೈಗೆತ್ತಿಕೊಂಡಿದೆ.
The BJP staged a walkout during the budget, accusing the government of wasting taxpayers' money and being unable to even fulfill the guarantees promised by the government.
Basically, this budget is not going to help any sectors because no allocation for education department, no allotment for irrigation purpose, no allotment for North Karnataka development. See, every sector of the state has been let down. The only thing Siddaramaiah is successful is he has reserved money or allocated money for minority issues. Apart from that, this budget presented by Honorable Chief Minister, which he famously claims himself that is presented 15th budget today, has let down every sections of the society today.
No expecting this bogus budget. Any expectation is the government in the proper stage. So expectation is they are doing only election budget. That's all.
Congress government in the state of Karnataka or across the country, they have always been against Lord Rama. When we had proposed the construction of Ram Temple in Ramnagar also, they dropped the proposal. Now, water proposal was given by the Mujrai minister, the 100 crore allocation for the renovation of the Ram Temple, that also has been dropped. So that's how they have been always against the Hindus, the majorities. They have been discriminative, only into abusive politics, divisive politics.
Meanwhile, the Congress party has hit back at the BJP, accusing them of politicizing the budget.
I am also Hindu. Proud Hindu. Why should I be against minorities or the other communities or the other castes? This is democracy. So if this country has to have prosperity, peace, love, affection is very important. Brotherhood is important. And all the communities, Hindus or Muslims or Christians, Jains, all have to go hand in hand. And I'm sure they will do so. And the statement is condemned very strongly.
My colleague Deepak Bopanna joins us on the phone line with the details. Deepak, this is the budget that has been laid out by the government ahead of the Lok Sabha elections. The BJP staging a walkout, accusing the government of not just misusing the funds but also claiming this is an appeasement budget.
Yes, we saw this protest, in the lobby of the assembly. They also did say that this particular budget has been a failure, and more importantly, going on to say that there is nothing for the people. It is a minority-oriented budget. Also slammed how there was a proposal from the Mujrai department for renovation of multiple temples, no funding being given to that. They're saying over 300 crores being given to the minorities is a reflection of the mindset of the government.
Okay, all right. Saying that this is minority appeasement. In fact, Congress party has also hit back at these claims, Deepak, and has said that the BJP is trying to politicize the issue, and has also mentioned that it's not just a minority budget, but there are also funds that have been announced for temples in this budget.
Well, Pratibha, as far as the Congress is concerned, they continue to maintain that this is a holistic budget, and more importantly, over 52,000 crores being spent for the 5 guarantees itself is a reflection of their commitment to the people of the state, to the poor, and this does not discriminate, caste, creed, or religion. And they're saying that the BJP is only trying to rake up emotional issues when they say that this is a minority budget. We, of course, saw the protests that was held by BJP after they walked out. They even stood in front of the Kengal Hanumantaya statue, staged this protest. We saw the party president, while we spoke to him, condemning how this entire budget has been a farce. But as far as Mr. Siddaramaiah and the Congress party is concerned, they're saying this is a very well thought out budget from a finance minister and a chief minister, of course, who's presented his record 50th budget. And they're saying that all of the state's finances has been well thought out to ensure that the state does not go into a financial crunch, and overall the state and people of the state are benefited in the long run.
But thank you for joining us with those details. So, big announcement being made by the Karnataka government in the budget. There are several announcements that have been made, including, like we mentioned, the allotments that have been made to the minorities funds. And the BJP is claiming that this is a clear indication of the appeasement ahead of the Lok Sabha elections, linking it to the Lok Sabha elections. In fact, Deepak, coming back to you on that, the Chief Minister also spoke about the centre being unfair to Karnataka. This is coming just days after the massive protest as well that Siddaramaiah had announced, saying that the centre had been unfair to the regional states, naming Karnataka in particular.
Well, now more importantly, we should note here that one of the main reasons for the walkout is that the BJP did mention that unnecessarily the budget is being used as a the means through which they can hit out at the centre. Because in the beginning of the budget speech itself, the chief minister speaks about how the UPA has done a lot of work. The BJP government in the last 10 years haven't done anything really for the state of Karnataka. They're also again talking about the evolution of funds. They're talking about even GST revenues, where they say for the last 7 years, there has been injustice done to the state. So the BJP, of course, has said that instead of speaking about the budget and what the people of the state really get, they went on to hit out at the Congress government, saying that this is a means to really target the centre. Another aspect that some of the BJP leaders mentioned, which is noteworthy to mention here to the viewers, Pratibha, is that some of the BJP leaders believe that the differences between Mr. Siddaramaiah and DK is also out in the open, because the 2 ministries that Mr. D. Shivkumar has, Bangalore Development and Water Resources, hasn't got much funding at all.
Okay, all right. Deepak, thank you for joining us with those details. We're showing a